okay, how did this guy start it? How do you go from, you know, YouTube being a celebrity? And when you were younger, like when you was a kid, do you ever believe like, okay, I'm gonna become a boxer, or this is what my path is gonna be, or did you use
Yeah, yeah, no, I didn't know. I wanted to go to the NFL. That was like my original
play
dream.
football?
Yeah.
Which team would you play for? If you could.
I just wanted, like, I'm a Browns fan
Okay.
being from
Okay.
Cleveland,
Okay.
but I don't know um if I had a specific team in mind. Just wanted to go to the NFL and loved being an athlete. And I also wrestled growing up. So I was really good at that, a state wrestler, and then started off on Vine. So
Oh,
basically,
do it
like,
for the vibe.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, like before that, me and my
Before
brother
that.
would make YouTube videos, and when we were like 9 and 10 years old, and putting them on YouTube, and we just did it for fun. We thought it was like hilarious. We'd go prank people running around the city, but then we stopped doing that for a little bit, and Vine came out, and then I downloaded it, and we both just started making these funny vines, kind of like the old YouTube videos that we
Hmm.
used to do. And one day, one of the videos went viral. We both grew like 4,000 followers, and we were like, "What the fuck? Like, we're famous. Like, this is it. We're famous." And since that day, just kept on making viral videos, I guess. And then one thing led to another, and it was like, move to Los Angeles, become an actor, do all these things. There's more career opportunities, so I moved here, got into acting, eventually got on Disney Channel, kept doing YouTube. That took off, and then really was just like in this weird world of LA. And it's like, if you're 20 years old out here with like a bunch of money and fame and all of these things, you're gonna get like led down the wrong paths, and surrounded by people that want to take advantage of you. And so
Yeah,
I was just
I
like
understand what you mean.
getting myself involved in the wrong circles, doing the wrong things, making a lot of mistakes. I had to like grow up and mature and be a dumbass, and really like went through about 3 more years of that until I was 23, and I was in like a dark place, like depressed, all that shit, like hated life. And just cuz I was just so unhappy with like who I was and what I was doing, and um who, yeah, who I was surrounded by. Like, I didn't have a purpose. I didn't really love doing these videos anymore. I didn't love Los Angeles. I was
Was
like,
it something specific, or you just it was just those things that just accumulated effect of like, okay, this is happening, and then you just get deeper and deeper into
yeah,
your
I think
head.
it was a lot of things added to it. It was like partying, first of all, like way too much, and then being surrounded by the wrong friends, the wrong
Well,
people, and losing my focus on what I truly wanted. Like I was super far disconnected from my roots, and like just being a kid from Ohio, and that's where like boxing came in. And I started working out, training, got sober, got back focused. It brought happiness back into my life because it was my, like, what I originally did, which was playing sports. And it gave me literally something to fight for, which is like obviously
man,
typical, but like it's fucking it completely changed my life. I got healthy again. I got back in shape. My mental health was good. Um, and I pulled myself. It allowed me to pull myself away from this like crazy Los Angeles world, and to mature and to not be living my life on camera 24/7. So um, that is really why I love this. First, fell in love with the sport for many reasons, but also like owing the sport my life because it saved me from like a really dark place. So that's why I've always wanted to like share the sport with other people and encourage them to
what?
reconnect with their like primal instinct into being an athlete and to being healthy. So
Yeah, we do. It's crazy. It's crazy that you said that we did have the conversation. I was, just asking like, just to figure out what kind of person you are. And I don't think even now talking to the interview, I really don't think people really know what kind of really really know you. And obviously, I'm not gonna say okay, I know you, but I'm saying I don't think they understand the other side of you and who you are as a as a brother, as a businessman, as a human being. Which I understand, the viral moments and the acting and I get that. But I'm
Yeah,
saying like as a businessman, like bro, the stuff we've done and we kind of align and what we do as well.
yeah,
And it's crazy that our paths like people don't know this. Like the way we cross path is not through entertainment. It's not through media. It's through business.
yeah. Facts.
Through business, and
Literally.
investing. And your even the company, like the big company
Yeah.
you have now, like being TR, like it's amazing. Like it's valued at what
375.
375 million.
Yeah. 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 So
When was this created?
we launched 2 years ago, but basically the CEO Joey and I, um, we shared a similar vision that
Yeah,
like the betting and sports gaming world was like old, outdated, archaic.
yeah,
All the people running the business side of things there were all like 45 years or older, so they're just like not in touch with the next generation of sports
no,
bettors. So we created Better to be like the easiest, most like simple product that had this like connection to our fans and to sports fans, and to flip media on its head and promote the app through the original content.
hmm
And basically me and Joey started, did like a handshake deal on the beach in Puerto Rico, and just since that day have been hustling. And it's been 2 years since we launched, and yeah, just raised at 375 million valuation, and we're like 120 employees now, which is pretty fucking
Ooh,
crazy.
ooh, that's
So
business right there. You don't
yeah,
do that if you're just an ordinary person. You have a vision. You have a kind of structure where you want to be in the next couple of years. That's what you said in the beginning as well. That you
yeah.
have a long career, business wise, boxing wise, entertainment wise as well.
Yeah, everything is strategic, and I think that's like people just think I'm like a dumbass airhead, like puncher man, boxer kid, like
I was like that.
and just like screaming on camera, and like that's what I want to portray. Like that's
I
I'm
know.
I'm playing a game, and I literally tell people this, and they still don't get it. I'm like, I tell them that I like play a character, and like everything is just to create outcomes that I want,
Yeah.
and they still just are like, fucking the kid's a dumb fuck, idiot. I hope he gets killed and knocked out. And I'm just like,
Okay.
all
That's
right,
okay. Just basically hating because
yeah,
if you're a businessman or you somebody who wa- trying to be you want to be a trendsetter, you want to be somebody who moves the needle. You can't hate. You can only admire and see what this guy is doing. He's changing the game.
yeah,
Now, if you're a hater, you're a hater. That's nothing you can do about it.
yeah.
That's off your
Well,
hands.
there's fucking so many haters these days, bro. Everyone's a hater. Like,
I
I would say like more. There's more haters than people who like show
no,
respect.
that's not true. I'll tell you why it's not true. Right?
Okay.
The reason is because I have never in my life somebody has shook my hand and still was hating. It could be maybe not even a 0.1%.
Yeah.
And when somebody, I promise you this, somebody shakes your hand, you go like, "Hey, how you been? How's your day?" And says like, "Oh shit, this guy is actually a cool kid. He's
Yeah.
a great guy."
Yeah.
You know. And
Yeah.
I'm as me, Thanasis, I have this thing I don't call it sixth sense, but sixth sense, it's the gut feeling, right?
Yeah.
I have this thing about people. I know like people who I know they just have something off with them. They just do. I don't know how to explain this. And what I'm saying is that you just hear what you just said and the way you grew up and the way you've matured and said, hey, this is what happened and this is who I am and this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
This people don't do that because people have pride or ego. They don't want to even admit that they've been in different situations in their lives.
Yeah. I've always wanted to be to tell that story, and put it out there just to be an example to other people that like
Thank you.
I could be the lowest and at the lowest points and still like pull myself out of it with certain reason, and the fact that you can make mistakes. You're going
Yeah.
to make mistakes as a 20 something year old. You're gonna be a dickhead. You're gonna get in trouble, but it's never too late to change and to like go to the right path.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's super important for people like me or you to share those examples for sure. But yeah, I think having that intuition on people in
It's very
person
important.
is a very good
Very important.
skill.
And you can make mistakes. That doesn't mean